Scribbles. Alright, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am Scribbles, the artist and crocheter behind Eclectic Scribbles, and I look like a flippin' hot mess. I had a long, hard night after a long, hard afternoon, and I have had a long morning. So, we're just gonna skip over the fact that I look like a crazy person, and we're just gonna move on with the video. I am going to take you through what I do in a weekend, crochet wise, because I had a market yesterday. I sold a bunch of things, and now I need to replace them because I have 2 weeks. 2 weeks? Yes, just over 2 weeks. Because today is Saturday, the 23rd. I'm going to animate in Raleigh on the 5th through the 7th of January, the first weekend of January, and then the second weekend of January, I am going to Ichiban Con in, I believe, Charlotte. I think it's Charlotte or Concord. I don't know where it is. Anyways, I'm going there, and I still don't know where it is, and it's a 4-day event. So, I need lots of stuff done, and we're going to start with my bestseller from my market yesterday, which was chickens. I sold 5 chickens. I had like 8 or 9 chickens, so I'm going to be replacing a bunch of chickens today. I'm using snow cone. This one is licorice, and the other one is sort of a brownish color. It is root beer. So I'm going to make some of these, and then I'm going to go back to my trusty speckled yarn from Bernat Blanket as well, because this is always a popular color. These were a big hit because they're also super soft and fluffy. My bird's going off in the background. These are super soft and fluffy as well. So these are my 3 main chicken colors. Thought I got something else for chickens, but I'm not sure. So we're going to start with these, and I'm just going to make a whole bunch of chicken bodies. I'm going to zone out and watch some TV and try to relax my mind after some stress. I'm nursing a dog over here, so it's just been, we're just going to go with it, okay? We're just going to go with it, real life, and I'm going to shut up now so that you don't have to hear the bird squawk anymore. And I'm going to check back with you in just a little bit. It is 9:25 in the morning, and I'll give you updates as I go along. All right? O'clock. We've got 2 chicken bodies. I'm gonna keep going. I think I'm gonna make 1 more in this color, and then I'm gonna switch over and do 3 in these, and then I'm gonna try to do 3 in speckled. So I also need to find my compression gloves, because right now I don't know where they are. Don't have a clue where they are at the moment. Alright, it's 11:28. I've got 2 of those chicken bodies. I'm working on my 3rd chicken body, but since we're day in the life in here, or weekend in the life here, I figured I would share something that I thought was hilarious that just happened. So I keep a humongous bowl in my floor in my kitchen for water for the animals, and here over the past, say, week, every time I'm gone for an extended period of time, like if I'm out in the studio or if I've gone out for a errand or something like that, and I come back, there's been water. There's been water all over my floor. Nods, I can still hear you. I thought it was one of the dogs trying to pull the water bottle, or pull the water bowl or whatever, and spilling the water out. So I just heard some splashing. And I creep in there really, really quickly. And the thing is, all of the dogs were staring at me. They're on the other side of the door. I've got Bubba in here by himself, sort of isolated today. He's the one that I'm nursing. So Bubba's in here. The 3 other dogs are staring me down, and I look over around the corner, and Nuts, the black and white cat, for anybody who's new here, is splashing the water, just having a field day, just splashing the water like this out of the freaking bowl and just going at it. He's doing it right now. I can hear the splashing. I'm gonna kill the cat. I thought it was so funny. It was so funny because I assumed it was a dog. No, it's not. Having fun, playing in the water for no reason. Oh, he's just circling the bowl and smacking at the water. So now I get to go and mop that up again. But I mean, some days I feel like they are trying to drive me crazy. Anyways, I also had a Walmart delivery coming, so I had to stop and do that. And then I had to detach my trailer from the truck so that I can go to the pharmacy later and pick up my prescriptions. But still have 5 chicken bodies, and I'm gonna go murder a cat real quick. So I'll check back with you. Oh, I found my compression gloves. They were in my truck. I can hear him splashing. I can hear him splashing right now. He's such a jerk. Alright, it is 12:41, and I have got all 9 of my chicken bodies. I am going to put the chicken bodies together later. I am going to move on to something else now. So these are just the bodies. I haven't stuffed them. I haven't done anything. We've got 3 of the speckled tweed burlap blanket. We've got 3 of the brown, and we've got 3 of these sort of gray snow cone. So the next bestseller on my list from last night was my tiny turtles. That is a pattern that is on my Ribbler and on my website and all my things. So I'm going to use Sweet Snuggles Light and start making some turtles. I sold 4 of those last night, so they went pretty quickly. Basically all the sales that we did last night were inside of a 3-hour period. So considering the days, there's like 3 days and then 4 days right after that, and how popular those are, I am going to try and make as many as possible. I'm gonna try, I think, to put together 10, see if we can do 10 today. That might be kind of a stretch. I'm gonna have to take some breaks here and there, but it is definitely a goal that I think I can meet, so we'll see how it goes. Again, I'm gonna have to run out in a little bit and go to the pharmacy. I have to, handle my business here at the house, so we'll see how many I get done. But the 9 chicken bodies are done, and we are moving into the afternoon now. I also just realized apparently I won yarn chicken. This was all I had left dangling when I got to the end of the 3rd tweed chicken. I won yarn chicken. Yay! Alright, let's do a little bitty check-in. So it is 1:43, and I have made maybe 9 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I thought I had 10 heads. I thought I had 10 heads. I need 1 more purple head, so I'm going to make another purple head apparently because I only made one, and then I'll have 10 heads, and then I'm going to start on the bodies. My prescriptions just came through as being ready to go, so I'm going to wait a few more minutes before I go up there to make sure that my husband's are ready too, and I'm going to make a pink head, and then we'll get back to it. Where I was, but I do now have 10 shells. So these are all the shells that are going to go on my turtles, and now I just have to turn them into whole turtles. So now I just need to sew on the heads, make the feet, close them up, and then these will be done. So got a variety here. It is 4:33. I've also stopped and been to the pharmacy. I have stopped and tended to a puppy, and I'm about to stop again and get everybody, including myself, fed. But I think I am going to do one or two little quick turtles before I do that. So I've got about 30 minutes before it's usually their dinner time, so I'm gonna do one or two first, and then I'll move on to dinner and feeding everybody. So I'll pop my compression gloves back on because I keep forgetting about those, and I'm gonna make some turtles, and then we'll see what's after that. It's gonna be possums. I don't know why I said we'll see, because if I would have had more possums would have sold. I really didn't make enough. I knew I didn't make enough, and so I think the next thing is probably going to be 10 to 12 possums in a couple of different sizes. I even have some sweet snuggles, like sweet snuggles over here, and I thought I would do a gigantic possum. Well, however gigantic sweet snuggles makes, because you know it's nice and super thick. So I thought I would at least make a possum in this and see what size it came out. This is not Sweet Snuggles. This is Parfait XL. It has these colors in it, whereas Sweet Snuggles doesn't really come in these colors, and I don't think it comes in black. It may come in black, but I've got a black, I've got gray, I've got pink, and I've got white in some combination of Sweet Snuggles and Parfait XL. So I'm going to make at least one in this size, maybe two. We'll see how it goes. So let's finish up the turtles first. Alright, it's 4:58. I just finished up the fourth little body. I haven't stuffed them or sewn them shut yet. I will do that next. But so 4 of them have their little feet on them now. Everybody's got little feet now, and I'm going to break and go feed my face and everybody else's face, and then I will come back to it afterward. But we're definitely making some good progress today, I feel. So we may even get a few possums done before the day is over. I'm pretty caught up on like art stuff, so I'm not super concerned with that. I really want to replace these items, so that's why I'm sort of spending the weekend actually doing crochet and trying to replace what sold yesterday, so that I don't have to worry about it. Like I said, I've got a couple of weeks to do some stuff, and I'll definitely be working on art. I finished up like 2 little monster creatures while I was at the market yesterday. I finished them up, so I feel like I'm in a good place as far as art is concerned, and I've been making some time for it as well, which is a complaint I had a couple of weeks ago, like I wasn't making time for art anymore. But I feel a lot more balanced now, and I have definitely been working that out and trying to remain balanced in what I choose to do on any given day. So I feel good with doing mostly crochet this weekend. So long story short, that was it. Alright, it is exactly 6:30 and I have finished taking my break and feeding everybody, including myself. I am going to get back to work on my turtles. I also placed a last minute Walmart order for some fun stuff so that we can play some games over at Christmas dinner. So I just got some fun stuff. I got some solo cups and some marshmallows and some cotton balls and some balloons and just a bunch of stuff that we can play fun family games with to win little prizes. So yeah, I'm in charge of games, so we're gonna play games. I have got 4 turtles that are ready to go, so that means I have to finish up 6 more bodies. I'm gonna do that and then check back in with you, tell you what time it is, and I am going to probably start on possums after that. Although I don't know how many possums realistically I'm gonna get done, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it goes. All right, we're now at 7:08, and I just finished the last little body. So now I'm just gonna stuff everybody and sew their heads up so they can stand upright, and then I will find some eyes that I want to use for them. I may use the jewel eyes this time. I'm not sure. I haven't decided on which eyes I'm going to use yet, but I will glue those in. So, alright, 7:08. Here we go. Alright, so we're at 7:39 now. And I've got a bunch of these little 8mm eyes. I'm going to see if the 8mm eyes fit nicely on here because they're super small. And they're not too bad. They're not too bad. I'm gonna hold the crystal up and see which one I think is better. I also have the 8mm eyes in the elongated one, which I think actually might look better, but I don't know how many. I have 30 pieces, so I do have enough for all of my turtles. I like the elongated better than the non. So let's see. You know what? I actually think that's really, really cute. So I'm gonna go with the 8mm eyes for these, and I'm gonna glue all these in, and then those are gonna be done. And I think what I'm gonna do next is fill up and sew shut my chicken bodies, and then I can worry about the eyeballs and the beaks and the what's the thingy called, the doohickey, the red part on those. So alright, here goes the eyes. 7:59, everybody has eyeballs. So it turns out the first eyeball that I picked up was a 10mm oblong eye, but I wanted to go with the 8mm, which I still think is cuter somehow than the circular one, like the actual circle one. So I went with these. They are all glued in, so that is 10 finished turtles. And I am going to now sew together all of my chicken bodies, which are floating around here somewhere. There. Ooh, Alright, so here are my chicken bodies, and I'm just going to pull these out, put these back up on my table, and then I'm going to put all my turtles into the box. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing next. Everybody is plump and stuffed, but still squishy. This is the favorite thing to do with the chickens. This right here. Everybody picks them up and immediately goes squish. Anyways, combs is what the doobly-doo is called. I thought of it while I was putting their bodies together. It's a comb, I think, is the thingy. So I think I'm going to put the 12mm eyes on these bad boys. I usually use my 12mm eyes, I think. Shit, I don't even know anymore. I think they may be 10mm. Who knows? Who knows? Let's find out. I think they're 12. Nope, they're 10mm. Whatever. Anyways, we're going to use the 10mm eyes in the chickens. They look fine in these chickens. I think they can sometimes appear a little bit small on these chickens, but I am going to give them a shot, see how I feel, and see if I can't run down a different size. I do have some larger eyes, but I think the ones in this container specifically might be too big. Yeah, it might be too big, so I've got eyes everywhere, so I'll see if I can't find something else that may fit a little bit better if I don't like what I'm seeing. But for now, we'll say I'm going with 10mm round eyes. So I will let you know when I'm done with that part. Alright, so the battery on my camera is about to die, so I'm gonna have to take it off and put you on charge, but all of the eyeballs are glued in now, so I'm going to next put on the, did I say it was 833? Who knows? It's 833. Anyways, all of the eyeballs are now glued on, and so now I'm just gonna embroider some beaks while you go sit on charge for a little bit because your batteries are dying. After I get done with the beaks, I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break for my hands. If you're wondering, I used up every bit of fluff that I stuffed down into my bag, except for this little poof right here, this little cloud. Yeah, so I used up this whole bag and it was stuffed full, so I would say it was probably over the 12 ounces that would normally come in a bag. But out of that, we got 10 chickens and we got 10 little mini turtles with the Sweet Snuggles light yarn. So yeah, I'm going to give each one of my chickens a little bit of a beak, and then we'll go from there. So I just go over it a couple times, I come back out, and I'm going to tie them together. Just like so, and then I like to actually form the mouth, letting it sort of fall into the little shape that looks like a little beak. So yeah, that's what they're gonna look like. And I may do the combs after. I might as well do the combs, right? Before I take my break. I mean, it's just 10 little combs. It can't take that long, honestly, and that way all 10 of these will in fact be finished and can go outside to the trailer, which is what I think I'm going to do, because obviously my little basket is full. And so I'll take these 10 chickens and those 10 turtles out to the thingy tomorrow. Anyways, this. And my Walmart delivery got delayed, so of course it did. Why wouldn't it? But it didn't get canceled, so I'm hoping that it still comes this evening. It was an express delivery, but still, haven't gotten any more updates, and it is about 30-45 minutes past due, so that's lovely. I really don't want to fight last minute shoppers at Walmart tomorrow. I really don't. But I might have to if it doesn't come in, because I really want those things. So anyway, that's all I know about that. I'm gonna finish up some chickens, and I think I might have some ice cream during my break. Some Halo Top peanut butter cup. I think we've deserved it. It's been a very productive day. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do while you charge. You go charge. Alright, so it is 9:15. And I'm about to call it quits. I am going to make one quick chunky frog or a worry octo. I don't know. I'm going to make one or the other. Well, maybe I should just make one while I'm talking to you guys. So let's just grab a little something here. Yeah, it's 9:15. All of the chickens are now done. Everybody is complete. They have combs, they have beaks, they have eyeballs, which is great. And there's only 9 chickens, which I forgot, and so I have a number 19 that I need to reconcile. So I'm gonna do a quick, let's go with a worry octo, to round out my evening at an even 20, which is going to feel so much better in my brain. So you get the musical stylings of a Miss Weechy Weech, if you can hear that. Oh, excuse me. No, that's not the stylings of a Miss Weechy Weech. That is the snoring of a bop bop. So they're both down there sleeping. But yeah, he's going hard at it right now. He is very, very tired. He has had a very long day. He's fine, but he had a very long day, so he's finally laying down and resting. He was like keeping himself up, which is weird, but is what it is. I'm gonna check back with you guys tomorrow. I am going to hope, I doubt, but I'm gonna hope that my delivery still arrives. I really don't think it's going to at this point, so I'm thinking I'm probably just gonna cancel it, but I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer before I do that. And I may draw, we'll see. I may just sketch. But that is gonna round out what I crocheted for the weekend. and I've lost count, so no bigs. I'm gonna go find where I was, which I think is somewhere in here, and make a little worry up too. So 20 items in one day is not a bad number. Check it out. So opossums definitely tomorrow. I am going to probably bang out opossums all day long, because apparently I can never have too many of those. Like never ever ever. So I'm gonna make the 3 different sizes, or 4 different sizes, 5 different sizes. Oh my gosh, at this point I think I have 6 different sizes, because there's a mini opossum and then there's a regular opossum, and then if I have them in 3 separate weights of yarn, that's 6 different size opossums. I don't know if I want to go all that, but I'm definitely gonna make some mini opossums and some, yeah, I think the mini opossums in all 3 weights, and then we'll see where we're at. But opossums all day tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So we'll see how many we can get done. All right, you guys, it is Sunday. It is Christmas Eve technically, but anyways, it's Sunday at 9:03 a.m. and I am ready to get started for today. I need to check and see what size hook is recommended for Sweet Snuggles and Parfait Chunky. 11.5 millimeter, that's right. So I usually use a 10 millimeter hook with these. I'm gonna work on possums today. We're just gonna, I think probably today's just gonna be possum day, unless I get bored and want to switch to something else. So we're gonna work on some possums in the 3 different yarn weights and see where we end up, because I need a lot of them. They go so fast. Like I said, they would have been the top seller if I had a couple more when I was at my market the other night. So everybody is in here. We're gonna keep on going with Criminal Minds. My delivery from Walmart got here this morning at like 8:30, so that was fantastic, to be woken up to when I was trying to sleep a little bit. My phone started going off like crazy, with my apparently personal shopper just going to town making substitutions left and right, so my phone just dinged constantly from 8 to 8:30. It was crazy. But anyways, the majority of my items are here for my little family games tomorrow, which is what I wanted. So today is possum day. Let's see what we can get done. I think I'm gonna start by making a bunch of ears, so that I just have the ears ready to go, because that's the only non-attached piece, and you tie them in as you go to make it no sew. Speaking of which, if you have my beginning no sew, or my beginning low sew pattern for the opossums, in the regular size or whatever, if you just tie the ears in as you go down the body and make the ears first or whatever, it's a no sew pattern. So I don't know why I put it as low sew. It was ridiculous, but it's such a hassle to go in and change it and change it and change it, but I put notes all over the place. Anywho, let's get started on some possums. I'm gonna go make some ears, and then I will tell you where I'm at. I think I'm gonna start with the jumbo first, because that can start to hurt my hands with the thicker yarns. So we'll get that out of the way while I'm fresh and rested and ready to go. so it is 9:50 and we have one baby possum made. These don't usually take me that long. I was moving a little bit slower than usual. I always move a little bit slower with the thicker yarns because it just takes so much more to maneuver it. But here is our first baby possum. So it's super cute. It's so much bigger than the others. I'll show you a size comparison later on today, but here we are. And so I'm gonna make another one. I think I made enough ears for 3, so I'm gonna attempt 3. I shouldn't run out of yarn because I have 2 skeins of the Parfait XL in the gray, and that's what gets used the most, and I'm good on white as well, so we should be good to go. I'm gonna make 2 more of these and come back. 10:17, we've got little possum number 2. I forgot that I sat here and made all of those ears and everything with the first one, so it didn't take me as long as I thought it did, but here we go. Number 2, I'm gonna make 1 more of these and then we'll move to the smaller sizes for now. I'm gonna put felt eyes on these, I believe, but we'll see what happens. I may do a larger kawaii eye. We'll see what happens, but yeah. Number 2. All right, 10:44, and we have got possum number 3. So that is all 3 of the big ones. I am going to move down to Sweet Snuggles Light next and just work my way down that way. So I will probably attempt 5 in the Sweet Snuggles Light because they go really quickly. I'm not sure how this size is going to go because I've never made this size before, so we'll have to see about that. But yeah, I'm going to make about 5 in Sweet Snuggles Light, so that's going to take me a little while, and I will check back in with you when I have those done. Alright, you guys, we are at 11:23, and I am just putting the final touches on this little fella. So this is the Sweet Snuggles Light version of the baby possum, and this is what he looks like in comparison to the Sweet Snuggles. So quite the difference. Quite the difference in size, but here they are. I have made 5 sets of ears, 10 ears in total. So I've got them lined up right here, which you can't see because that's a black surface, and they're black ears. But I am actually a little drowsy and a little sleepy. So I think, see, I told you. I think I'm going to go and take a nap since my morning was interrupted. I'm just gonna have a little nap. So this is real life. This is, you know, I could sit here and power through this, but if I'm feeling tired, I'm gonna go and lay down. So I am gonna do that, and then I will get back up in an hour or 2, and I will start back up. So yep, that's what we're gonna do, is chill for now and go take some much needed sleep apparently. All right, you guys, it's 2:15. I am up from my nap. I could have laid there for a lot longer, but I didn't. Anyways, I'm up from my nap. It's 2:15, and I'm gonna start working on possums again, and I will update you when I have more to go. So we've got 1 of 5, and Weech eating her feet. That's the lovely munchy noise you hear in the back, is Weech eating her feet. But yep, 1 out of 5. Let's do some more. All right, you guys, it is 4:04, and I just finished up the last one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these fellas. I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is find some eyeballs for them and the big 3, and then I'll move them out of my way before I move on to the smaller ones, because yeah, they're taking up most of my table now. I am overrun with possums. So yeah, I am going to find some eyeballs and glue them into place, and then stick them over here with the chickens. Alright, so I went with these oblong, probably 16mm eyes on the big guys, and I did my 10mm eyes on the little guys. So it's 8 possums from today so far. I don't know if I'm burnt out on possums. I'm gonna look at my thing, see what else I may need to make, and go back over what was selling and see if I just want to take a break from the possums before moving on to the small ones, or I may decide to do the small ones. I don't know. We're gonna find out here in just a few minutes, so we'll be surprised together. But I do want to look over a couple of things before I go any further. It is about 4:20. It's 4:22, so I am going to look over what else I may need to make, and then shortly thereafter I am going to be feeding everybody's faces. So I'm probably just going to break until after everyone is fed, and then I will come back and decide what to make next, if it's the little possums. Ugh. I cannot stop yawning, or something else, so we'll see. But that's 8 possums for today, 3 big and 5 little. All right, so it is now 5:59, so it's 6 o'clock, and I have been wanting to make something different. Let's see if I can get the big picture. There you go. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but these are the healers, the blue healers by Lumiel Art. I wanted to make one of these little bluey dogs, the little blue healers. So I think I'm gonna make one of those. I have the colors for the blue one. And yeah, I'm gonna make one of these. I am a little burnt out on the actual possums for today, so I will do possums again another day. I just want to see how quickly this thing works up, and what it's gonna look like in pricing, and if it's worth it for market prep for me. So I am going to break out my time tracker. I just use the free version of Time Track Pro. I am going to set up a new project and go from there. Let's see, so this is a healer. So just put it in there. The hourly rate. I don't really use this as a calculator, but I don't know why I set the hourly rate. I guess just to do it. So I am all ready to go. I've got my button here. I have got all my colors set out so that they're easily accessible. I'm going to do this in Sweet Snuggles Light. I think, yeah. I got my gloves. I just had dinner. I made myself a veggie bowl. I fed everybody. Finally talked to my husband for today. Apparently he has been asleep all day, which I guess is good, because you know what, he runs himself into the ground. He really does, and he definitely needed the rest. So he's having a nice restful weekend in Kentucky, and he's going to be spending tomorrow with his family, which he hasn't done since before we were together. So this will be our 6th Christmas together. Yeah, our 6th Christmas together. So he hasn't had family, like his family, at a holiday in years and years. So anyways, I am going to start on this, and it says to start with light blue. So here we go. I'll let you know how it turns out. Alright, you guys. So here is the blue healer. I made a couple of adjustments along the way. With the number of stitches here and sort of how they're placed, but that's okay. Anyways, here's the blue healer. It is super cute. I'm going to put some felt eyes and a felt nose on this little dude. It took me 43 minutes to make. 43 minutes. I have stopped and started a couple of times because I was on the phone and doing things, and I wanted an actual representation of how long it would take me to complete this little fella, so I would just stop and start. But yeah, I actually let's see, what am I going to do? I think I'm going to make another little octo, and we're going to round out the weekend with 30 plushes. My hands are a little bit tired today, and I've got the drawing itch, so I think that I am going to round out my Christmas Eve with some sketching, some drawings, and something. But this would make plushie number 29 for the weekend, and the little baby octo that I'm going to make next will make plushie number 30 for the weekend. So nice round number for our Christmas Eve weekend together. So yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up. That's gonna end the video here. Made 30 plushies in a very productive weekend for me, so that's fantastic. These weren't, you know, super small plushies either, so these were, you know, a decent size. I'm really happy with how the possums came out. I'm gonna do some more, obviously, because I still have to do the smallest ones. I'm still a little tired. So we got plenty of chickens done. We have got some turtles, and we've got a good start on prepping for the next 2 conventions that I'm going to be doing. And I think I am going to add a couple more of these in. I think there's an orange one as well, so I'll be doing that one, and maybe a couple in regular parfait chunky. So, but yeah, this guy is super cute. And there's my husband again. So I love your faces. I'll see you in the next video. Put a red heart in the comments if you made it to the end. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.